Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. So I've got the other new deck from the expansion that I want to share with everyone, which is the Ekko Predict deck. This deck aims to play passively early game, just developing units and ramping up Ekko's Predict level up condition, while also using removal spells to deal with threats accordingly. It has super insane combo potential later, once all the conditions have been met. I think Ekko decks need a bit more refinement in order to find a place in the meta, but I think there's also a lot of potential for him. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. Again, super close to 5,000 subs, which would be a huge milestone for me, so it'd be awesome if you joined. This is the only channel where you can get my specific style of content, so you won't regret subbing. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay. With that, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Alright, so getting right into it, you'll probably notice the name is Ekko Vi, and there is no Zilean in here. The reason is, I think Zilean is a little slow. I don't like the way he plays. I don't like adding time bombs to the deck and then adding those inconsistencies in there that aren't really that useful. I'd rather take Ekko in a more aggressive manner, so I just cut Zilean for this version. However, it's pretty much the same exact thing. If you just take out the 3 Vi and put in the 3 Zilean, you got it. It's literally the same deck, so it's just a different playstyle. So let's start with the curve as per usual. It's actually pretty aggressive and early focus. I wanted this to be a mid-range combo deck, so that's the direction that I went with. Using like a foundation for the deck, I played with a couple different variations. I have this version that has Vi. I played the standard Zilean version. I also played a Sumpworks version, which is really fun, but a little bit more cheesy. This is the one that has been consistently working the best for me, and I want to run through, you know, all the specific things and talk about my spice in here as well. So we got 2 Thermo Beam, just a pretty good conditional removal depending on how much HP the unit is that you're trying to hit, you know. Thermo Beam, always good. I want to run it at 2 of because we're able to predict it. We can make multiple copies of it if we really need to with Perfectionist. Usually 2 is just fine. 3 Ancient Preparations because it is Predict. We actually want to go pretty hard on Predict cards because not only does Ekko level up from predicting just over the course of the game, but you see a lot of synergies like Drop Border. As long as you see him in a prediction, boom, comes out on the field. Fallen Feline as well. If you play him and get the Hexite Crystal and you see the Hexite Crystal, boom, immediately into your hand. So we want to like ramp up the Fallen Feline, keep the Drop Border in deck, and then prep into them like early on, and then you can get the predict synergies going on. So that's pretty much all it's there for. Just decent predict. Try to find drop borders early, and after you play Fallen Feline, good to find your Hexite Crystal as well, so you just have the extra removal tool and damage. So yeah, super good there. Drop border, of course, in here. If you see me in a prediction, summon me for free. Nice, just a free 1/3. If you see us in opening hand, always pitch it because we are trying to predict it, not play it. Fallen Feline, always a super hard keep. We won't play this on 1. It trades into other aggressively statted units for the most part because this also has 2 attacks, so it can be a really good blocker on 1, especially against one of the Lurk fishes that doesn't have Fearsome. It's good for blocking pirate aggro stuff. Super awesome there. So Fallen Feline, really good against aggro, and then part 2, also really good against aggro. 3 Scrying Sands to help you try to win over combat tricks, because this is not only a deck that has removal spells, but we can play on the board. This can be a board-centric, go wide, block accordingly, use Scrying Sands at just 1 mana, predict, burst speed, -2 attack. Really awesome to help you push combats into your favor so that you can win trades. And it also predicts, so you can randomly just get a drop board, you can randomly just get Hexite Crystal, and that could change the tide of the turn like drastically. So yeah, you'd love to see Scrying Sands. I have it at 3 of because it's just insane for 1 mana. Aspiring Chronomancer, of course, 2 mana predict, super good stats, defensive body, and really nice for defending with Scrying Sands as well during combats. Eager Apprentice, now here's my spice. I think this card is just insanely broken in Ekko, and I don't know why no one plays him. Literally no clue. When I'm summoned, refill 2 spell mana for free. And so like if you play Fallen Feline on 1 and then you play Eager Apprentice on 2, you have just accelerated your resources and your game plan so hard. This like like literally just gives you pressure. Now you have Mystic Shot for free. You have Time Trick for free. You have Scrying Sands. You have Thermo for 2. Like, the amount of utility that this card offers you is absolutely insane in this deck because of the 2 spell mana. That's literally just all you need. You can also like Eager Apprentice into a gotcha that you top deck to deal 3 to something, right? And it's just like, you play multiple, you play more spells, you just Time Trick over and over. It's just kind of insane. There's another card that if you want to run Convergence, Called Shot, like you get to play this for free as well, which is a draw 1, create this in your in deck. Completely fine if you want to run this. It's pretty spicy. I don't think it's necessary because you never need it to win, but Eager Apprentice lets you do that for free. I'm just saying, kind of a cracked card. Mystic Shot, of course, best removal in the game in my opinion for 2. Time Trick, boom. Predict, draw 1, very, very good for Ekko. Perfectionist, create 3 copies of the chosen card in deck. Normally, I don't really know what you want to hit with this. I still haven't figured that part out. Usually like Chrono Break and stuff like that maybe. Usually it's just for the Predict. Oftentimes I actually skip the prediction so that she doesn't create 3 copies of something I don't want. So maybe drop order's fine, but yeah. Usually I just skip. It's just nice to have the Predict, because even if you skip, you still get the Ekko level up point, so got that. 3 gotcha, because yeah, we're using that as removal as well. 2 Rite of Negation, just because we need to have Shurima deny. It's a really good card. You can hit your mana with it later, but usually there are some units that are sacrificial, expendable, and then we have Vi as a potential game ender. And just pressure tool as well. Vi ramps up because you're playing a lot of stuff, and if she ever dies challenging something, then you can Chrono Break and get her back, and then she can challenge again, which is a lot of power on your rally turns, which is something I was taking into consideration because I've seen Zilean Ekko a lot. I've played against it a ton on the ladder. I've played it a ton. Out of all of those games, Zilean has leveled up successfully once, and then the opponent was forced to block with him and didn't even get his leveled up effect off. Not one time have I seen Zilean's effect go off. So I just don't think he's that good. If you take Zilean out and put in something else and go a different direction, I think it's more potent, honestly. If you wanted to go Zilean, I feel like the deck identity needs to be completely changed into full control removal. Like all of the Hexite crystals, that's what you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to time bombs and just whittle down your opponent, and it just does not sound fun. But I think that's the direction that Zilean would have to go. I like this better. I like Vi, I like Ekko, I like championless, besides Ekko, of course. Ekko and then no other champion. I also like Sump Workers. I can quickly show off what Sump Workers looks like. It's minus Vi, so Ekko's the only champion. And minus, I think something else. Oh, the Eager Apprentice, which I kind of want to slot him back in for the 3 Sump Worker and the 3 Iteratives. It's really funny because you can finally have a target for Perfectionist. You create a whole bunch of Sump Workers and you play around Sump Worker, basically. And then you can Chrono Break and then get a whole bunch of Sump Workers. And that's kind of fun, so there's that version too. Definitely worth thinking about. This is overall the most consistent version I can think of. It's pretty nice. It's actually kind of intuitive, easy to play, really fun to pull off the combo against your friends doing the Chrono Break over and over, because the effects that Ekko's deck has is all just really pretty. The level up animation is nice, Time Tricks animation is nice. It's all just so cool looking, so it's really fun to pull off against friends, and I think it can have some competitive viability. So with that, I hope I provided a good foundation for the deck to get some players into it. I talked about some of the different substitutes. Another thing that I've seen that you can also throw in is Xenotype Researchers if you want to play even more board-centric. So I don't know what you take out. I really don't think the Eager Apprentice, I think it's busted to be honest, but you can take out something, put in triple Xenotype, and try to play for board even harder, because when you grant your allies in deck 3/3 and you predict them later, you'll see that they have the buffs, and then you can put them in your hand and play them, and that's pretty nice. It's really good for hitting Ekko too, so yeah, that is definitely a possible slot in. Other than that, super good foundation. Hope you guys get into some Ekko decks and experiment with it. There's a lot of different directions we can go moving forward, so I'm really excited to see multiple iterations of Ekko. And that about wraps it up for the deck profile. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context of why I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, for our first game we got Swain TF. Removal deck into Leviathan. Pretty good anti-aggro option nowadays. I've seen a lot of TF Swain on ladder. Ekko, Chronomancer, Thermo, Perfectionist. Decent hand, just all around good. I think I'm gonna pitch the Thermo and the Perfectionist though. Nice, we got Vi. Unfortunately, we got drop order too, but maybe yeah, it just gives us something to play on one. So we got Champion Hand as well. It's fine. Can amp her up by one. And play... I don't think he's going to play anything worth gotching, so I think it's just Chronomancer. Chronomancer... ew. None of this is that great. Could just go for the spell mana. I don't think Ekko's ever going to live versus this because of how many Death Sands they have. Sure. Swing like this. Give me your barrel. Shouldn't be anything you do for one here. Okay. We can do Eager Apprentice and Gotcha, right? Nope, we'll be at 3. So we just perfectly float into 4. Gotcha's gonna have to wait. No problem. Be annoying if he sets up like a barrel into a TF play, but I'm just gonna open attack. Whispered Words. Wow, his hand must be really awkward. Must be all like top end Swains and Leviathans. Probably something like that. Fallen Feline. Okay. Well, he's on 4, so I could probably take a Death's Hand now.
Never had luck, never needed it. Easy to say with that Z drive of yours.
Oh, nice. I'm actually gonna get the Echo attack off. And this is a full swing. Everything looks nice here. We get our time trick. So Eager Apprentice allowed us to time trick this turn. That's pretty cool. While also developing a unit. Yep, that's fine. That's probably better for you, yeah. Yep. Let's get a time trick. Or I could play the called shot, I don't know. Hmm? Oh. What? That's not that great. I don't think that's worth 2 mana, like, at all. Alright. Fair enough, I guess. Let's draw a Scrying Sands, probably pretty good. Just to have. How close are we? I need 3 more predictions. We also have Vi. We have a lot going on here. Zap. That's completely fine. Vi it is. Oh my god, their interaction, that's so good. I could Scrying Sands prevent damage. Doesn't really hurt me. Don't really need to predict. I can just like ramp this all in one go for the Echo. It's fine. I kind of want to develop next turn. Hmm? Ravenous? Sure. Pop. So the second Echo needs to come out leveled. I can almost do that, to be honest. I have 2 predictions here, so I can get him up to 4. TF. TF could come down and gold card Vi. I really don't want that. So it could just be open attack. I don't want to get gold carded. 8, 9, 10. I could push it up to 10. It's kind of all in though. There's nothing you can do to stop the attack once it started. Maybe it's worth just to level her. Nah, because then she just gets executed or something. I don't even see a second Vi in hand. It's probably not worth my entire turn developing into a 10 attack Vi. Like, at most, maybe I should Scrying Sands this. Just to prevent it from going to Ravenous Flock. That's probably the correct play. If he gives me the opportunity, then I'll do it. This should just be a Death's Hand, though. Death's Hand Tutu? What else would he want to do here? Oh, multiple things, apparently. Death Lotus, and Death's Hand. Okay, well, there's the Death's Hand. So he did give me the opportunity to Scrying Sands this, so I want to do that. Prevent Vi from taking damage. Get a drop border. I can predict the Vi in case this one dies, because she's going to be leveled now. I'd have to kill my own thing. Is that worth? Why do I think this is worth? Let's do it. Let's do the Psychopath play. Let's gotcha my own unit and then Mystic Shot his face. That way, Vi goes to 10. It doesn't really do anything else. But hey, it's kind of cool. Because now I have this Vi that has tough and is undamaged, and I have another one on top. Literally, why not, I guess. It's kind of a Psychopath play, but those are pretty fun. What does he do about this? Second Whispered Words? Okay. Now you're on 5 for the turn. Just saying. Okay. Excite Crystal, Ancient Prep, and Ekko, all coming out this turn. He's literally on 4. Not a lot he can do. And if he somehow removes Vi, okay, it's gonna be, what's it called? Second Ravenous Flock. No, wait, that's not even enough. Got the Hexite Crystal. We'll put Mystic Shot on top. I don't really care about the Ekko level. I'm just gonna open attack and have the Mystic Shot plus Hexite Crystal burst. But we'll play him too. Wow, I agree. Swing. When I strike a unit while attacking, deal 5. Alright. This is like a lot of damage. I also have Vault Breaker, which is also a lot of damage. It's gotta be Executes, right? This really just has to be Scorched Earth Vi. Yep. 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 That puts him at 7. So 3. Again? Again? We'll just use all the Vault Breakers. And that leaves him at 1, and we have Hexite and Mystic Shot next turn. That's a big drop board if I've ever seen one. We'll end him with the crystal. Zap. Alright, for the second game, we got the ever so popular Lurk deck. Just covered that a couple days ago. Gonna be trying to fight it now. Definitely don't want Gotcha. Mystic Shot is good. Thermal Beam's actually decent. Time Trick is good. But my hand's so awkward that maybe it's not even worth keeping. Yeah. Time Trick is always a keep, I think, actually. Yeah, perfect. Wow. I don't know about 2 of them, but this ain't too bad. They're attacking on odds, which is really good for them. Unless they didn't draw 1-drop fish, would be... Oh, of course, 1-drop fish. Oh, I see. That's awkward. Don't want any of that. Feral Prescience to guarantee a Lurk. Insta-pick, probably Reksai. No, not Reksai. Probably Pyke then. It's always safe to assume they have Pyke.
I'm on it.
Eager Apprentice. Swing. Scrying Sands. Echo. Gotcha would also be good, but I kind of need to get to my Echo. Like, desperately need to get to my Echo. Because I have all this Predict in hand. There he is, which is good. He can come out leveled, right? Bop, bop, bop. 3, 4. No. Need one more. Call the pack. Uh-oh. Do we already have a Reksai up in here? This is hilarious. I just get the time trick into Eager. That's so fun. No, it's not Reksai. Okay. I kind of want Rite of Negation for the Pyke spell. This gives it to me right away, too. I think I'm always going to have to sit on 4 mana for that. Oh, I got another one. I only run 2 of these, so that's a pretty unlucky top deck, but hey, now we got 2. Pyke is not allowed to exist. We can play Echo, though. It only gets outplayed by Bone Skewer. If he Bone Skewers his Hatchling, then sure, I guess he has Hatchling on top of his deck. Okay, you can have my Vulnerable then. Cool. So Pyke spell gets eaten and then we go next turn. Huh, no Pyke spell. What about Bone Skewer? I don't think so. I don't think he has Bone Skewer in hand. Pop. Gotcha is a sick top deck. Mm-hmm. Guess I Mystic Shot. We'll save the gotcha. We need it for Pyke. Mm-hmm. Show on your mana gems. Unfortunately. Kinda gotta do that. Bye-bye to your Pyke. I don't actually think I Time Trick. I should play a unit here. She also predicts and levels him, so... Parallel Convergence? I think we should rock that, yeah. That seems really good, because then Ekko will give me the free Time Trick. Alright, so the combo pieces are aligning. Yeah, 1 card in hand, and I don't die to open attack, because I have gotcha. So we should be okay. Should. Okay, Parallel Convergence. Then we'll get the free Time Trick. We get to attack with a copy of each of these. Not bad. Can he just take it? I don't know, man. That seems kind of risky. Alright. Sure. Free Time Trick. Maybe you can find a Mystic Shot or another gotcha or something. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Parallel Convergence again? Probably not. So we can grab the Thermal Beam or the Perfectionist here. I already have removal. I have a right. I guess we'll be Perfectionist. Here, we'll do that. I don't know if I want to go down to 3 HP. Seems kind of sus. Time Trick. Into Time Trick, I guess. And okay, I'll do it next turn. Yep. Wish Vi was a bit better. Mystic Shot, gotcha. Thermo Beam. Yeah, we can take the Mystic Shot then. Reksai is 6 HP unit. Chrono Break is nice. Don't have a lot of units for it, but it's not bad. Passing? I'm actually kind of fine with passing. Because I don't want to get bone skewered on this Mystic Shot or anything like that. Although, is that really such a bad thing to happen? Let's swing. I wonder if they'll go down to 3. Ah, see? This is why I did that. Right of negation number 2. Pyke is not allowed to play the game. Bop. So if Reksai gets summoned, dead, frame 1. I literally only have removal in my hand. Get out of here. Nice. Fallen Feline. And we do attack, Chrono Break, attack. So we should be good here. Yeah, that's fine. Block. Mystic Shot. Then we attack, then we Chrono Break. UMV has another unit. This should be over now. Oh, well, it's not quite over. But we do get the Chrono Break. Call the Pack created this card, huh? Alright, we're going next turn. I was not expecting Jawfish here. Yeah. Vi's a little weak. Predict. Okay. This is fine. We should be good now, because Vi can grab this and I swing with 4-2.
I'm doing this my way.
I should probably prevent the 8 damage. Although I don't think it technically matters. They don't have direct damage or reach. There's no difference me being on 10 HP or 2 HP, so let's just take it, because I plan on ending next turn anyways. This gives me another unit to attack with. Probably right. Yeah. Alright, for the final game we got buffed Taric hanging out with Zed. I think Taric decks are actually pretty decent. No. No, maybe. Yes. We'll keep like this. Nice, we got Vi as well. Ah, drop border.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
Sure. And we can do the apprentice.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Throw him up for 2. Swing, swing.
This is not the way.
I dare Zed to come down. Alright. Throw him up for 3. Perfectionist. Ekko.
Hey, Kay. Want to make me a few extra boards? Yes! I mean, sure, you know, what about?
Picks, huh? Picks Taric. And Sparklefly. Sure. If he tries to develop anything, Ekko can just block the picks. And then I get a time trick. This Vi is going to be ramped.
Let's go.
Oh. Alright, we'll play Vi then.
Vi?
Even if he does gem on the Sojourners, I can Scrying Sands, and Sojourners will die.
Just a little farther. Tell it to the fist.
Scrying Sands, Mystic Shot, or Time Trick. Probably the Time Trick, to be honest. I don't know how I'm going to kill the Sparklefly. It literally has to be a Vi swing. Ekko.
Never had luck, never needed it. Easy to say with that Z drive of yours. Headed in. Eat this.
You want to grab the lifesteal unit first for inefficient healing. Hopefully I don't get concussive or willed. Hush. Stun. Oof. That's kind of annoying. Well, I can Scrying Sands this, put it at 1, Vi lives. Fallen Feline or Ancient Prep. Or Chronomancer. I guess Chronomancer. There we go. Vi will live at least one more turn. Then I'll have Ekko level. This technically doesn't matter because I'm just going to Time Trick anyways.
Keep us safe.
Okay. Ekko leveled pretty quickly here. We'll do Gotcha on the Sparklefly, block the Zed, ignore the Shadow. What if he has like Syncopation or something? That'd be kind of annoying, right? I don't think he does that. Please don't have Syncopation. I mean, even if you do, I guess I just snipe the Shadow. I still prevent damage, but it's gonna be kind of awkward. Okay, see, that makes more sense. Okay, we'll do this. 2 cards in hand. Time Trick. Chrono Break. That's so good because then I can play this Vi, then Chrono Break and rally. Alright, I just went off of this. Finally, all the pieces aligned. This is such a sick combo. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Woo! I love Chrono Breaking Vi. Even though she comes out kind of weak. It's still a challenger, okay? Maybe there's probably a better champion for it, but I still think Zilean isn't the move. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed those games of Ekko. That's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out since I'm still trying to grow. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters.